We need to welcome the new king in the Microsoft 365 because Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat will be the main fundamental application for the all Microsoft 365 users in the future. In this video, I want to present you the refreshed, rebranded Copilot Free Edition that is included in the every Microsoft 365 and Office 365 subscription, which you can use to use generative AI power during your daily tasks. Moreover, the new updated version offers much more capable functionality to work with your files, to analyze them, to summarize them, but still with some limitations because this application by design does not have access to your data, but you can use your files and work with them with it. In the video, I will show you how to do that. If you like this video, I highly recommend you to support this channel and to feed YouTube algorithms. By your like, click on subscribe button or comment below. Now we will switch to my screen where I will show you few examples and new features that you can use inside Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. I prepared special 5% discount for support from Copilot MVP me that will inspire you, train you and support you in your journey with working with Copilot. Check the link in the description, get access to Copilot Quick Start Workshop and get 5% discount. And short summary about this tool before we will move into the detailed functionalities. Remember, Copilot in Microsoft 365 have two editions. Work edition that allows you to work with your data in Microsoft 365 is integrated with Office applications and is add-on subscription that costs $30 per user per month, and web experience that is free. It is included into every even F subscriptions of Microsoft 365 and Office 365, and by design does not have access to your files, to your emails, to your Microsoft Teams chat, but offers the capabilities of the generative AI. Another element that you need to remember when you're working with the Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat, your data is protected. Enterprise data protection by design is implemented. None of your data leaving the tenant, none of your data is used to train large language model behind. None of that data is shared with Microsoft or OpenAI. Another element that you need to take into consideration is that this Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat could bing the internet and gather you the most updated information from the internet websites, which I will show you in the moment. So let's move to the new, refreshed, updated Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat application and let's see how you can use it. So you can see the interface of the application is a little refreshed. Everything is called Microsoft 365 Copilot, but when you're working with the web experience, you can use it to ask Copilot about the information across internet and get that information directly to your Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. You can see in this case, I'm asking about myself. So who am I and what I'm doing for a living and what is my experience, and you can see Copilot investigated information across internet and summarized this package of the information as a result of the prompt. And this is super important. You can see on the bottom you have the resources that were used to deliver that information. This is very important when you're working with generative AI because this tool could hallucinate. I highly recommend you ask Copilot about yourself and see what kind of results you will get there. In my case, for many months, I get the information about me being footballer, Java developer or beekeeper. So you can see not every time Copilot will be totally right, but because you have the source of that information, you can double check that after Copilot will provide you that information. So also you can ask Copilot about the events from the last weeks that will be dig in from the internet just for you and analysis of it. For instance, you can ask about new US president and his administration and how actions of this administration impact the USD exchange rate, and ask Copilot to map the events from the time frame and how it impact the value of US currency. And you can see we have multiple events that were highlighted as during last few weeks that impact the value of the USD, and moreover you have the reports that were used to do this analysis. You can see this is very useful solution when you're working with that data. You need to do some kind of research or dig in through multiple websites. Moreover, you can also work with text. So imagine you preparing some kind of article or blog post or social media post. You can ask Copilot to improve the text that you're working on, and it's very simple way. Large language model will be used to deliver the better quality of your content. And as a next step, you can also ask AI to translate that content into another language. So if you need to work in multinational organization and you struggle a little between communication your first or second language, you can use Copilot to also improve that for you and rewrite or improve the quality of your text. Super simple scenario for generative AI. And we're moving to the new functionalities that were introduced to Copilot Chat in Microsoft 365. For instance, we can ask Copilot to prepare for us wide analysis of the NIS2 directive that will be forced in the European Union to improve the cybersecurity standards for the specific organizations. And you can see we get some kind of summary that could be good baseline for the further investigation. We also get the results, the sources of materials that were used to prepare that summary. And we have the new option in here. We can edit this content in the Copilot Pages. And as you can see on the screen, we have specific loop component created that will copy the content from Copilot, and we can ask our colleagues to start collaborate with us. For instance, we can ask Ken Adams to join us, and when we will click on the name, we will share and notify this person and invite this person to work with us together on this specific space where we can collaborate together and prepare the materials that are co-created with Copilot. This is great functionality that is taken from Microsoft 365 Copilot. If you want to deep dive into this specific app, check the description. I prepared already dedicated video focusing just on the Copilot pages. Another element that I want to highlight is the possibility to use agents. When you will navigate to the new panel, you will have the capability to add new agents that will be able to be used also in the free Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. For instance, we have the prompt coach that could help us with our prompting capabilities. And that kind of agent could help us to prepare, get the guideline how to prompt better. And you can see you will be able to prepare multiple agents also based on Copilot Studio, bring them to the users in the Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat and deliver this functionality in there. Another great functionality that I want to show you is the possibility to upload the file here. I already mentioned that by design this Copilot Chat does not have access to your Microsoft 365 data, but you can upload that data from your PC and this data will be safely saved in your OneDrive account. For instance, we can upload the new Power Platform licensing guide. Super challenging material to be reviewed, but we can ask Copilot to analyze this document for us and prepare us a summary about how Power Apps are licensed, what are the costs connected with that product, and instead of digging through very complex document, Copilot could prepare summary for us. And still you can see this is still very complex information. As a result, licensing of Power Platform is terrible, but still you can see we get detailed information taken from this document without need to read it. And again, the only thing you need to do is to upload this document to Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat to analyze it. In the second example, we using presentation that we prepared or we get from the vendor, and we can ask Copilot to analyze this presentation for us and summarize the whole concept of the slides directly in here. The only thing we need to do is to upload the presentation, the PowerPoint in here, and this Copilot Chat will be able to analyze also the PowerPoint slide for us. Moreover, we can also compare two separated files. In this case, we will upload two PDF files and we can ask Copilot to do the analysis of the files and prepare for us comparison between them. And you can see in this case, we have specific setup configuration of the two notebooks from HP, and we get detailed information on both of them and the specific analysis how they differ from each other. And again, all of that you can do in the free Copilot Chat. Another example is the possibility to open the Word document and translate the content of the file to another language, in this case to Polish, and Copilot will be able to consume and analyze our Word document, still safely saved in OneDrive, and prepare the content that will be translated to Polish language. And in the moment you will get the result that will deliver you the translated version of the file that you can download, or you will get the content inside the response prompt, which you can copy later on and paste it to your Word document. And at the end, I want to show you two additional elements, two additional great functionalities that will help you to visualize some data. Firstly, we can ask Copilot to prepare some kind of statistics about the Nasdaq and results of it in the last months, and we can ask Copilot also to visualize that data. And as a result, we can get quite interesting graph that will present and visualize the results. And again, it will be much easier to consume that content, especially when you are working with the numbers and you want to see how they differ in time. And as a result, we getting quite simple but still very good visualization of the data that are included into response from our chat. Great functionality. If you never tried it, this is feature still available in the free version. And the last functionality also allows you to create the pictures, for instance Bernese mountain dog surfing on the board, which could be quite interesting. And you can see as a result, designer will be used, that is also included as a part of the Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat, and will deliver the few cute pictures of Bernese mountain dog that is surfing directly through you. Moreover, you can impact the results and adapt the pictures, but remember, AI will analyze your prompt exactly as you wrote it. So in this case, our Bernese mountain dog will be served across the mountains and up lakes with the green water. As you can see, massive update for the free Copilot Chat in Microsoft 365. If you never tried it, that's the time to do it. As you can see, this is massive update for the Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. This isn't only the rebranding of the product, but Microsoft changing a little strategy to give everyone who use Microsoft 365 AI capabilities that can be used on the daily basis. You can work with the documents, you can work with the large language model, you can work with data and graphics, and you can do the analysis, summaries, and creation of the new content, and also in the very secured, free way if you are already using Microsoft 365. I'm loving these changes. I think since the very beginning I was advising all of my customers to work with the free Copilot. Now Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat really delivers the huge value for everyone. Try it, play with the options I showed you during the presentation. There's a lot of things worth to check, and start to use AI in the daily basis on Microsoft 365. Thank you very much for watching, thank you for your time, and see you in the next video.